The 5 billion revenge flight, how Richard Branson beat British Airways. One cancelled flight, one frustrated man, one bold decision that led to a $5 billion empire. This isn't a business fairy tale. It's the true story of how Richard Branson, a 29-year-old record label owner, took on British Airways and won. Welcome to the $5 billion revenge flight. It's 1979. Richard Branson is trying to get to the British Virgin Islands. The last flight of the day, cancelled. No help, no refund, just dozens of stranded passengers. But instead of waiting around, Branson does something wild. He grabs a chalkboard and writes, "Virgin Airlines, $39 one way to BVI." Then he walks through the terminal calling out, "Who wants to join me? I've chartered a plane." In minutes, the plane is full. The cost is covered. Virgin Airlines, unofficially, is born. On that short flight, Branson has a light bulb moment. If I can fill a plane this easily, maybe I can run an airline. It takes 5 years of planning, but he never forgets what British Airways did that day. June 22nd, 1984, Virgin Atlantic takes off. One plane, one route, London to Newark. The aviation world scoffs. British Airways laughs. The chairman mocks him, saying, "He's too old to rock and roll and too young to fly." But Branson wasn't trying to be British Airways. He was trying to be everything they weren't. Virgin Atlantic introduces something new to the skies. Free ice cream. In-flight massages. Stylish uniforms. Adam bars in the sky. Planes named with flair like Lady Penelope. It wasn't just air travel, it was an experience. Customers loved it. Virgin started growing fast, and British Airways, they didn't like that one bit. British Airways launches a covert war. They hack Virgin's booking systems, call Virgin customers to lie about cancelled flights, feed false stories to journalists, even poach passengers at airports with fake claims. It was one of the dirtiest corporate sabotage efforts in business history. But Branson didn't cave. He fought back and in court. In 1992, Branson sued for libel. As the case unfolds, the truth comes out. Staff admit to shredding documents. Whistleblowers expose the plot. Executives refuse to testify. It's a scandal. In 1993, British Airways surrendered. $110,000 to Branson. To $500,000 to Virgin. All legal costs paid. A public apology. Chairman Lord King resigns in shame. But Branson's next move, legendary. He gives every penny to his employees, calling it the BA bonus. They tried to kill us, but we're still flying together. That moment united the Virgin team. Bookings surged. The media crowned the Virgin as the underdog champion. So what can you learn from this story? Turn frustration into fuel. Use your underdog status as a weapon and fight back with truth and purpose. And invest in your people. Build a brand that dares to care. Branson didn't just build an airline. He created a movement. And it all started with one cancelled flight. Don't wait for someone to give you permission to take off. If the door closes, build your own runway. Because the next great empire might just start with a chalkboard and a bold idea. Like a share, subscribe, and drop a comment. What bold move are you waiting to make? Thanks for watching, and remember, you're not just a passenger, you can be the pilot of your destiny.